Всем привет! Меня зовут Ниночек. Когда вернутся концерты зарубежных групп, непонятно. Но они не сидят без дела и продолжают выпускать новую музыку. По такому случаю у нас сегодня интервью с вокалистом финской хард-рок группы Temple Balls Арде Терранином. Hey! 1 second, I'll start recording. Do you hear me and see me well?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, that's good. So, first of all, congrats with dropping out a fantastic single and video. I like it so much, and I just looked, and it's over than 60,000 views just in a few days after releasing it. It's just wow.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
What's the story behind this video, and who is that girl staring in the video?
Oh, that girl was picked by the group which made the video itself. The group is called Saha Productions. They make all kinds of video productions all around Finland and even in Europe in some countries. Great group of people who made awesome job.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And where did the shooting of the band take place? Was it a real club or just a shooting pavilion?
Oh, that was actually a club called Club Teatria in Oulu, which is our band's hometown.
Uh-huh. And how does it feel to stand on the stage again after such a long period of time?
Awesome. We kind of missed the audience though.
Yeah. And was you thinking that, it would be cool if the fans could be here with us?
Oh, we would have done like some sort of a video which would have had an audience if we were like able to do so. But since the COVID is going on all around the world, we couldn't get it up and running. So we had to improvise somehow, or actually the video production group they had to improvise.
But it turned out well.
Yeah, it's really good, really good.
Yeah, and how has your life as a band changed in general during this crazy time?
Well, it's been how many months? Almost 12 months, I suppose, since it all started. So we haven't had any shows since last March, or was it April? We did a live stream show in Oulu, which was called Staying Alive, hosted by 45 Special, and I think that was the latest show we did, and I think we can all agree on saying this, that we miss live shows. It's been so like boring times during these days. It's all just writing new tunes and studying new things and that kind of stuff, which is of course is nice, and of course you'll get to spend a lot of more time with your friends and family. But these days you cannot even see them like properly, like so it's been really annoying, but hopefully we can like manage through this shit and then get back to normal ASAP.
Yeah. Okay, and coming back to the album, its name is Pyramid. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Why Pyramid? I gonna burn something to the ground?
Well, it was just another crack that our bass player Jimmy tends to throw occasionally. He was just like twisting words in English and then came up with pyramid. And it was just a joke in the first place, and then our producer Jonah T of Heat, he was like, "Oh my God, that's an awesome album name. You should pick that one." So we kept it and never changed it. Never tried to change it.
Yeah, that's a cool story. There will be 11 tracks, yep.
Yeah, true.
Is Thunder from the North the only single and music video, or should we expect something else before or after release?
Well, there's gonna be at least two more singles, but I'm not allowed to announce the dates yet. But I can tell that there's gonna be two singles, and then the album itself drops on April 16th.
Cool. And any more music videos? Or maybe lyric videos?
Perhaps. Yeah. Well, I can guarantee that at least one like proper video is coming.
Yeah, that's cool. That's awesome news.
Yes.
When you were preparing this album, were there any special stories that you want to share? Maybe funny ones, or on the contrary, dramatic?
Well, we stayed about 4 weeks at the studio. The studio is called Studio 57. It's located near Kokkola in Finland, and yeah, we spent those 4 weeks there. We were just having fun, drinking beer, going to sauna every other night, and then hot tub, and perfect getaway in the countryside. At the same time, it was hard work. We worked around 10 hours, 12 hours a day, then had some nice time off. We went outside jogging, and visited a local pub a few times.
Was it allowed to go to the
yeah,
pub?
it was. Yeah, it was loud. Back then. We spent we spent time on the terrace they had outside. We were having lunch and drinking a couple beers, and then got back to the studio. So yeah, it was allowed back then. Yeah.
Yeah, not bad for current situation.
Yeah, true. And then yeah, one thing. I think it's kind of funny because in the first place we didn't plan to do this, but we destroyed 1,000 beers during that recording session.
That was not a bad party.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what do you expect from this year? Do you have any plans or dreams, or only hopes for the end of pandemic and coming back to normal life?
Well, I hope we can get back on the road as soon as possible. Of course, we have a few shows coming up in the near future, but I'm afraid that they might not happen at all. Then I really do hope that we can get this whole circus going on. We're gonna have a tour with Heat and Reach starting in October, if I remember right. I really hope that will happen, and yeah, of course every other show as well. But that's gonna be a lot of shows in a row. A proper tour. So that's what I'm really looking forward.
Yeah, I think every musician and every music fan just so tired of everything, because all the other industries, they are working at least somehow, and only music still sleeps.
True.
Yeah.
It's always like this, art and culture things. They like, I think all around the world it's a problem that art and cultures aren't supported enough, in my opinion, at least.
Yeah. I've seen a lot of flash mobs and things like we make events, and some other where people from music industry just tries to stay together and pay attention that they have not enough support. As I'm from Russia, I cannot but ask you this question. Do you remember playing Big Gun Fest here in 2019? Did
Of
you
course
like
it
it?
was. It was awesome, actually. Yeah, hospitality was nice, really, really nice, and I hope that we could like get another show in Russia as well, because now I think that we have gathered a bunch of new fans, during these like past 1 or 2 years, and I really hope to get to play in another big city or big cities, for example, St. Petersburg, and maybe like somewhere near the east coast of Russia as well, like really far in the east. That would be awesome to see the whole country, and yeah, I'm looking forward to play there again.
St. Petersburg for Finland is very accessible. You just can come on a bus.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You just hop on the train and then go there.
Yeah, train or even car, and it's very
Yeah,
close and easy.
that's it. Oh, like that has been my plan to actually like have a little vacation, like for about 1 week,
Mhm.
to just go relax and sightseeing and stuff. That would be nice. And also, I like to see Moscow again, like have proper time to explore it as well. That would be nice.
You had no time to see Moscow when you was here.
No, unfortunately, no. We just arrived and then got to the festival area and the accommodation there, and then we just left like the day after, so we didn't have any time. Yeah, it was. Yeah, was it? I'm not sure if I remember that location like exactly. It was somewhere around near Moscow, like 70, 80
It's a
kilometers.
city called Serpukhov.
Yes, precisely. Yeah, that was, yeah.
And as I remember correctly, you were supposed to play on Saturday, but due to flight delays, your set was moved to Sunday, and you were the openers of the day. And how was it? Were you upset, or it didn't matter to play that early?
Well, there was some miscommunication in somewhere in the connections. We should have played on the Saturday set, and I think it was because the drive from the airport was too like somehow too long to for us to make it to the sound check and or the line check and then the whole show. So we were kind of already late when our flight arrived, and also there was like our gear was missing at the airport.
Oh.
We had to wait for the gear for about 2 or 3 hours or so, and then they just suddenly appeared from the line. So like I think all the scheduling and that kind of stuff kind of went into the woods and stuff, but it's okay. It happens occasionally.
Yeah, but in the end,
we got to play eventually, but we would have enjoyed playing before, like Udo and Burning Witches and all those bands which we were supposed to be the opener for, but we saw them play that night. We had fun meeting all people. People were asking, like, why didn't you play today? But yeah, we hung out with the people and had a few beers and enjoyed the shows for the rest of the evening. So it was kind of fun still.
Yeah, that's cool. At least your instruments arrived, because some bands
heard somewhere. Yeah, I think it was. I'm not sure if it was Treatment or
Yeah,
Or-
it was Treatment,
Yes,
and
yeah.
the day before them, or 2 days before them, even P.V. Wagner arrived without instruments, and he had to
Yeah.
borrow it from the promoters. So, yeah. You were unlucky, but you were lucky.
She's having
Yeah. There was like some luck in the accident.
Yeah. So, thank you very much for finding the time to talk to me, and it was an absolutely
Anytime.
pleasure. And congrats again with dropping out the fantastic single Thunder from the North. And I wish
Thanks.
you all the very, very best. And I hope to see you in Russia again.
Oh yeah, definitely. We hope to play there. ASAP.
So, bye.
Bye-bye.
Have a nice time.
You too. Take care.